Hello everyone, welcome back to Rebels TV. This is the Manchester United versus Crystal Palace preview. This game will be taking place at Old Trafford, a chance for a bit of revenge against the side that, it was a very, I didn't watch the full game, but it was a very disappointing result, of course, last time against Palace. And yeah, of course, let's see what happens. A lot of course, I think the main headline will be the debut of Austrian Marcel Sabitzer. I'm really excited to see how he does in the Premier League. Um, and also, of course, Jadon Sancho back, Anthony Martial back. Diogo Dalot was seen training yesterday, so he might be in the squad. Pretty exciting things happening at Manchester United right now. So I have Neil here with me, Sam, and give us your thoughts on this game.
I'm actually very happy. I'm actually very happy and want some revenge against Palace because last time we didn't have a good first half we played really well, then second half we just threw away the game like Olise equalizer. That's not at all good. But hey man, things happen. We can't be, I feel like we can't be, you know, we have to move on. We have to move on as well and this is actually a chance for get okay, I'm going a bit topic here, unfortunately, sorry to say, but is according not Manchester United, for Chelsea. So Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been taken out of the Champions League squad for Chelsea.
Wow. Oh yeah, I saw that because they can only register like 3 or 4 signings that they've made in the Champions League.
Yeah, and so Aubameyang will not be in the Champions League
Yeah,
squad
I
then.
mean, if I were Chelsea, I would register Mudrik, Enzo, and Joao Felix.
Yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did. They did the
Okay.
exactly. Yep, they exactly did what they did, and Aubameyang, yeah, literally, he hasn't been good for Chelsea, and I guess they were preparing like Ted Bowley. He will be pretty much will be terminating his contract
Also,
because
sorry, sorry to interrupt, but a bit off topic again. But today, Cristiano Ronaldo scored his first goal for Al Nassr. It was in the 93rd minute equalizer. It was a penalty, but it is what it is. So yeah, nice to see that at least he's doing okay there. So yeah, sorry about that. So yeah. Wait, what are you saying?
yeah, I was just saying like Aubameyang hasn't had a good time at Chelsea. This was actually Tuchel's signing. This is not what not what this guy wanted, Potter. And I don't think so. I don't think so. Like half of the signings are Potter signings. Like okay, maybe Momadueke and maybe Madueke, maybe Jao Felix, but I don't think so. Mudrik will be a signing of is a signing of for Potter, and this has been. But I'm actually really excited to watch Marcel Sabitzer. And
Yes.
when asked the question to Ten Hag said yes, he will play. He will play against Palace. He only had one session, but he is a really great player.
Yes.
I know him since RB Leipzig, RB
Yeah.
Salzburg. He actually played for in the Austrian league for the other Red Bull team, RB Salzburg.
Oh,
Then he knew him since the RB
I don't know.
Leipzig. Yeah, and what makes and some fans are calling him a Bayern reject. First of all, look at that Bayern team. Look at the midfield of Bayern. They have got Goretzka. They have got Kimmich. They have literally sell Tolisso. Okay, Tolisso is he is still a good player though. They have got Gravenberch. They have got Kimmich. They have got Goretzka. They have got Musiala. They have got Muller. They have got so many good players. They have got Sabitzer. Even Gravenberch gone doesn't get a chance. And what
Yeah.
do you expect? And like Sabitzer on his day, he's a really, you know what's so exciting about Sabitzer? He can play right wing, he can play left wing, he can be striker, he can play second striker, he can play cam, he can play central midfielder, he can play CDM, he can play variety of positions, and I'm really excited about this player. He's Austria's vice captain as well, so I'm excited to see him. I think so. Wait, has there been any other Austrian playing for us? Just asking.
Austrian. I don't well. Wait, I'll Google this. Austrians play for Manchester United. I'll just Google that. And also, congratulations to Marcus Rashford, his second uh, Player of the Month award in the Premier League. Pretty. and he's just been so good. And yeah, and hopefully he continues that form tomorrow. And
Okay,
yeah,
and Sabitzer is the first player, first Austrian to play for Manchester United.
that's okay. That's interesting.
Yes, I think.
Um,
But about talking about like only about Sabitzer, like towards the game. I'm really excited to see Sabitzer for tomorrow's game. I think so. He will start because McTominay is out injured, with Donny and Ericsson also out injured And I'm so disappointed on that injury. Like thanks to I won't thank Andy Carroll for that injury because Andy Carroll, like
get
he
lost.
planned at that night. He made a planning that because he's a bloody ex-causer. He's a bloody ex-causer.
And also
He
tackles like that, they aren't accidental. You only do tackles like that with the intention of hurting someone.
he had the intention to injure one of our players. If he tackled that Casemiro like that, he would be dead. He would be dead already because Casemiro, he won't take that. Like Eric, he had an intention to injure one of our players because the bloody scouser, he's a bloody Liverpool player. And Andy Carroll, you're a flop, so like I don't care if you're a footballer. So you're a Liverpool reject. Even Liverpool fans also don't love you. Even Liverpool fans hate him. Even this disgraceful player Andy Carroll, I just hate him. But thanks to Ericsson's injury, we could have swiftly made this deal for Sabitzer, and really happy that Sancho is back, Martial's back, then Dolo also back for one session, but I don't think so. He will be in the traveling squad. Still, Wan-Bissaka will keep his starting place. I don't think so. Yeah, I still he will be on the subs, I guess, but I still think Wan-Bissaka has improved a lot. It's a good
Yeah,
combination for Dolo right now.
yeah,
Wan-Bissaka
sure.
and Anthony, they got the right side and the left side also. We are now fluid on the both of the flanks.
Yeah.
Essentially also we are so good, and I hope I think so. I hope so. Sabitzer should make his debut. He should start. I guess he should start.
Yeah, I think he will start. And just a bit of a guessing game here. How many goals do you think Marcel Sabitzer has scored in his career so far?
60 plus 65.
116.
He's Bruno Fernandez but as an Austrian Bruno Fernandez. He's Austrian Bruno Fernandez.
His goal scoring is really good. And also, what was great about him as well is that, I mean, I'm just looking at the season. Okay, I know this is the Austrian Bundesliga, but keep in mind, this is the league where Haaland came from as well. In one season, for playing as a midfielder, he scored 27 goals in 54 games.
Well, no, look at the amount of goal contributions as well.
Incredible. So, yeah, AD is here. So, yeah, hello, AD. Give us your thoughts on this
Hi.
game.
Hello, hello. Hey, let me just real quick.
Okay. In the meantime, let's and also so yeah, I'm really excited to see how he plays tomorrow, and he's just an overall. I don't really see any weakness in this game. Like this, just overall game
And
is
I would say
yeah,
he's one step ahead of Ericsson in terms of
Hello,
in
hello.
terms of play style.
Can you guys hear me?
yeah. Yes.
Okay, I just need to lower the volume. So
Okay.
yeah, this should be a game that you guys should win.
Mm. Yeah, of course. And I don't think we got your thoughts on Sabitzer to United. So yeah, what do you think of this transfer?
And it's a interesting deal. Obviously, it's only a loan deal. I don't think there's a buy option. So I mean, we'll see because at Bayern he's not really been playing much, and I thought he would do a lot better at Bayern. Especially under his former coach Nagelsmann. And I just think that for me it's gonna be interesting. So I mean, he's
I
probably gonna
mean,
be better than Fred and McTominay. I would say he's probably better than those players on paper.
yeah. I mean, talking about his time at Bayern. I mean, he still played 54 games in 2 seasons. I mean, he was probably more of a squad player, but that's understandable because of the caliber of players that Bayern had in the midfield.
Yeah. Although I don't think he's been that good at Bayern though. He's been average in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I think because at Leipzig he was used to being like a star player, so maybe that was a factor.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, sometimes you need to change that scenery to
Yeah,
be better.
yeah, of course,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Can I say something?
yeah,
Yeah, like thankfully AD didn't said like he's a Bayern reject and he's a flop player. Like I'm thankfully he didn't say that. Yeah, and one thing I would like to say, AD, like in couple of games we are facing you guys. So all the
oh
best.
yes, man, I'm hyped for that. I'm so hyped for that. 16th of February, I am so hyped for that.
Yeah, same man.
Ooh. So yeah, let's see what happens to that. And yeah, of course, and yeah, and of course, okay, I think let's stop talking about Sabitzer because I think this is turning into a Sabitzer video. So yeah, so talking about the lineups. Okay, actually, let's get to lineups. Actually, I have the website out right now. So let's get to lineups.
Okay,
Okay.
there's a comment over here.
Yeah.
What do you think about Mason Greenwood charges dropped? We will talk about that later. We'll talk about that later after the lineups.
Yeah, yeah, after lineups. So yeah. Okay, so in goal David De Gea, obviously, and center backs Lisandro and Varane. I think we're gonna go full strength against Palace, and it makes sense.
Yeah, we have Alessandro Varane, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, midfield Sabitzer and Casemiro,
Casa,
Casablanca,
Casemiro,
Casemiro. Yeah, class. We will go with class. Will not go with Miro. We'll go with class.
Sabitzer, and then at Cam Bruno, Captain Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes actually.
Once. And then after that, I wouldn't start Sancho yet. I would say give him a few games and then start him. I would start Anthony.
Anthony. He has to like he is improving day by day. Anthony. He's
Yes, and
improving.
like it's not very visible, but like you can see there's a gradual improvement in Anthony. He keeps on getting better, so that's good.
Yeah,
Off left, Rashford and
Rashy boy and Sir
uh,
Marcus Rashford. Sir
Marcus
Marcus.
Rashford. And then a striker, I would go for Weghorst because I don't want to risk Martial.
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah, same.
Yeah, we really need to provide records with more chances, because we whipped only one cross in the last game, and that was off the post. That just shows that if we whip crosses in, Weghorst will score a few goals. So I think we need to do that. So this is
I don't
lineup.
expect. I don't expect Vegas to score multiple of goals. I'm just happy that he's playing well for us. I'm just
Yeah.
looking.
So this is the 11 that you pick for game against Palace. De Gea, Martinez, Varane, Malacia, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Sabitzer, Bruno, Rashford, Anthony, and Weghorst. So yeah. So now we can answer this question. So okay, personally, what? Okay, so I don't really. I'm not going to give my opinion on it, but I will say what I think will happen. What I think will happen is, I don't think he'll play for Manchester United again because even if he is innocent somehow, there's still it's still very dangerous because huge Manchester United support groups have said that they do not want United, that they do not want Mason Greenwood to play for Manchester United again, and also United love things like social media and sponsors and brand deals. A lot of those things will be highly affected by the return of Mason Greenwood. So I think it will be too much of a risk for United, and I think the most logical decision would be to just terminate his contract.
Yeah, like when Greater Manchester Police as they released the statement on this, they immediately Manchester United said like we will put our own personal investigation, we put our own meeting, and if I was the board, I was the head of Manchester United, if I was the CEO, if I was Glazers, then I think so. Glazer will terminate his contract. I know they are like saying selling the club. If this was Sir Jim Ratcliffe, if this was Sir Alex Ferguson, if this was David Beckham, if this was Cristiano Ronaldo, anyone, anyone on the club who is on the top management, if this was Edwin van der Sar, Rio Ferdinand, anyone, they would have terminated it because this is the first time happening at Manchester United. Not first time in world football, but first time happening at Manchester United.
Manchester United, yeah. And AD, of course, this is a very sensitive topic. But give us the what do you make of this?
Yeah, I mean it's. Obviously, I don't really even want to comment about this to be honest with you, so I'll just keep it brief and sweet. Obviously, what he did, it's very, very interesting that all the charges were dropped. But the thing is, like, even with all that being said, do you still trust him? Like,
I don't know.
I still don't want to talk to that guy.
I mean, and the thing is that Greenwood, in his statement, he never actually, no one there's been no report anywhere that has said he was innocent. It just said the charges were dropped. Nowhere has it
Yeah.
been said that
Why?
Greenwood was
No, no, no.
innocent.
Listen. Why it was dropped? Why it was dropped? The reason is because the investigation team they didn't got enough evidences, and the witnesses also they dropped down. They backed off. The witness also backed off. Backed
Yeah,
off.
and
I
I
mean, the
think it.
fact, yes, sorry to interrupt, but for me, the thing is that I can't trust Greenwood after looking at those evidences because those things, those photos and that voice recording was all over social media. When I heard that voice recording, I couldn't, I just can't forgive Mason Greenwood because that is stuck in my head now. That's been stuck in my head ever since I've listened to it, and I just can't get it out of my head whenever I hear his name. So it's I think for people, I just don't think they'll be able to get over the evidence, which is why I don't think Mason Greenwood will play
And
for Manchester United again.
I've been seeing in social media, Mason Greenwood's back. Mason Greenwood's back. I just want to tell to those fans if they still want to trust in that guy. No, I can't. I can't trust that guy. Sorry. Just
And
like
also, even if you guys do, also, not even just sporting wise, even off the pitch as well. You guys, your United's brand's gonna get ruined as well if you guys let him play. You guys will lose a lot of short sales,
Exactly.
AD,
sponsors.
there are some fans who wants to give him a second chance. Like after that, I won't give him. Sorry.
Oh,
There's
but do you guys
some.
agree? Wait, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. But do
No,
you
no,
guys
it's
agree
okay.
that? But do you guys agree that this will also hurt the brand as well if you guys let him play again,
Yeah.
not even just sporting wise?
It
I mean,
will heavily,
it will. I
heavily.
mean, he terminated his contract with Nike. I mean, of course, it's gonna be massive
The
for
Adidas can cut off with us. Then Tenon, then Texon or
Team
our sponsors.
Viewer.
Team viewer, team viewer. Even Tenak could leave the club.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's too big of a risk. Really, it is.
I don't
And
think
I
so. The
mean,
owners, like the owners, are not that dumb because Glazers they only do marketing business, and this know what type of like. Still, the time they're here, they won't take Mason Greenwood in. I just
yeah.
they won't take.
And I mean, of course, it is a very serious topic, but we are in the public court of law, which is opinion based. And what I would say is that if we're talking about a footballing side, Mason Greenwood, I've said this many times, and I'll say it again. He had the potential to be one of Manchester United's greatest ever players, but he squandered it, he bottled it, he threw that all away. And I just don't think this is coming back from that. I don't.
I remember his last goal against boys, young
Leicester.
boys.
Oh, young boys, sorry, young boys. Yeah.
Leicester, that was Messi-esque. That was not even his young boys. Like that was his last goal. He scored.
I mean, yeah, it's really, and I mean, also rival fans. I mean, there's so much into this. I mean, it's rival fans, social media, journalists, former players, uh, managers from other clubs. I mean, there's Sky Sports and all that stuff. I mean, it's gonna be chaos if we let Greenwood back in.
I would not watch games for Manchester United. I don't think so. United will do that though.
No,
If
but I do think people are like that. There will be people like that. They will say that if Greenwood plays for United, I will stop supporting United, and United cannot afford that. They cannot take that risk. So I just don't
yeah,
think.
of course, that's what I'm saying. United won't risk it. They won't risk
Yeah,
it for
exactly.
taking.
We can't risk it. And also, there's so much that's happening at the club right now as well. Ten Hag, the thing that he's done is amazing. And also, we're selling the club. The Glazers are selling the club. And through all of this, to bring something like the Greenwood case into it, I just don't think it's gonna be a good result at all. Especially since it's right now, it's it's a positive time at United, and I just don't think we can ruin that.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So
and I guess we should not elaborate much. Like, we have given our
yeah,
statement, I'm also
That's
giving my like T Tennis has given a statement as well. I'm giving my statement again. I'm giving for the last time. Like he had the potential to be the best player ever in the world, one of the best players ever in the world. He could have been one of the best strikers or one of the best finishers in the world. He had the potential to be the greatest player in Manchester United for Manchester United, one of the greatest players for Manchester United. But he ruined it. He bottled it because of his own, because of his immaturity. I would say that's all from me.
yeah. So yeah, and talking about other games as well. Arsenal Everton also there. Like something gonna happen there. Tottenham City. That'll be interesting. Tottenham as a city. 'Cause, yeah, I really want City. I really good for us.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if you know this, Steve, but you know, wait, can you hear me? Right? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I was just saying that yeah, Tottenham as a city that'll be interesting. I really hope City drop points.
Yeah, and well, I'm happy that Antonio Conte he's all right
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
all the best to him. Oh yeah, all the best to him. Yeah, that's horrible. What's happened to him? And football is football, but life is
And
life.
still, some disgusting Spurs fans still saying that's Conte out, Conte out.
Yeah. I mean, okay,
Like
I
Conte, like
understand. Okay, like, sorry to interrupt, but I understand if you don't think Conte is good enough. Okay, but that's not the thing to say when he's in the fucking hospital. That's not what you should say.
like respect the man. He himself said that the club owners, they are shit as hell. They don't have any ambition for this club. They are rotting this club. They only have ambition for top four. That also not enough, and they
I
still
mean,
won't be
why?
giving me any points.
I don't understand Spurs fans. Why do you think you've never won a trophy? It's because of something, right? Must be a good reason for it. If a serial winner, look at the managers they've had. Mourinho and Conte, serial winners, couldn't do anything with the club. There's something wrong with that club with trophies, and Spurs fans
Because the
don't realize
owners
it.
are absolutely disgusting. They don't won't give players they won't give players the manager wants, and they are like they won't, and they expect him to play Conte ball, Mourinho ball.
The only reason Pochettino did well is because he was used to working with a small budget from Southampton.
Exactly, and he rebuilt the Spurs actually. Usually, and there's some disgusting Spurs fans saying that Conte out. Like, look at Antonio Conte. He made it pause 30. Yeah, he did. Yeah, actually, Spurs did pause 30 though. Yeah, actually, yeah, good point from AD as well in the private chat. But I would actually say one thing over here, Steve. Like Conte, he is this man. He was the manager of Italy in 2016 Euros when Ronaldo won his first ever international trophy. Just listen to this very carefully. This guy, Italy was not even a strong, not even a good team that time. He made sure that Italy went all the way to the quarterfinals to face against Germany, only to lose against in the penalties against Germany.
And also look what he's done with Chelsea, the Premier League side.
Inter Milan,
Yeah,
Juventus.
Inter Milan, Juventus, exactly. And he's also a former player, and that's not a huge deal, but he does have experience. He's a very sophisticated individual of football because of his playing career. So people really need to yeah respect
And
from
Spurs
him.
fans, like if you don't know, like your owners, actually, you aren't even protesting against your owners.
And
Continent,
who do these fans think they are? Talking to Premier League winners and Champions League winners like Conte and Mourinho, they're talking as if they're talking like Spurs is Real Madrid. The only trophy you've won in the past 2 decades is the Audi fucking Cup. Know your place, Spurs fans. Know your place.
I think Daniel Levy's also at fault here.
He is. I mean, he's a huge part of the.
he is the huge fault. He's the huge fault. He's the main culprit, Daniel Levy.
Yeah, he's like the biggest. He's like the face of Spurs in a way.
He hasn't like Michael Ashley for Newcastle, like Daniel Levy for Spurs. And I'm like, 1 second, just give me a moment. Like about like Spurs fans, like I have like Who is the owner of Spurs, man? Who is the owner of Spurs? I just
I
want to check.
actually have no idea.
ENIC Group. Okay, it's Joe Lewis. Joe Lewis. He's a British businessman. Joe Lewis is the owner of Spurs.
He does not invest a lot.
Like,
Spurs.
okay, the only thing they have done is that rebuilding the stadium. Otherwise, what? Otherwise, what?
I mean, they have a great stadium, but they're in debt as well. They can't spend so much money on players because they're in debt because they built that stadium.
Yeah, and oh my god, and he's the chairman of Spurs since what time? He's the Spurs chairman of Spurs.
I don't know. I have no idea.
2001. I wasn't even not even born at that point of time. 2001.
Wow.
I was not even born at that time.
For 20 years, over 2 decades.
No, not for
Like
20
honestly,
years.
Spurs fans are kind of stupid, You have you've had the same owner for over 2 years and have won no major trophies, and you
Not
blame it on managers.
more than 22 years.
22 years. It's ridiculous. Oh wait, I just saw this while looking. Qatar Sports Investment wants to buy a stake in the Premier League club and has had talks with Spurs as one of several options. This is from 10 January.
Wow, nice. And our audience is Spurs fans. Like literally, like you are one of the there are two fan bases I don't like at all. One is Scousers and the Spurs guys.
I mean, Scousers is mainly because we're rivals. That's why.
Rivalry. But right now, I like Spurs also. I bloody hate them because respect Antonio Conte. Even during he's fighting for his life, you are like, oh, Conte out, Conte out. Like bloody, Don Robbie from DR Sports. Like they have got one guest, one Tottenham shit Spurs. I'm saying Tottenham shit Spurs for a cause, because of the supporters. When a club gets badly assaulted, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like with the owner,
exactly.
like the fan said, like Conte shit, he has done nothing. Well, look at players he has transformed. Look at the players he has transformed. Look at Kulusevski right now. Look at Rodrigo Bentancur. Look at Christian Romero. Look at Matt Doherty right now. Look at Harry Kane.
And this is the same Conte who managed to draw against Thomas Tuchel with Chelsea.
I guess we must wrap around, and I guess I will show you something, but I think so after the live stream.
Yeah.
Ended.
Okay. So thanks for watching, guys. Of course, I'm pretty sure you're watching the game.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, for sure, of course.
Yeah. So so thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload next video. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.